So I had a request for my buffalo wings. I'm going to show you how I make it, although it was in part of that vlog. But let's get started. I get this 10-pound bag of chicken wings, ice glaze from Costco, ready to cook. And I cook the whole bag because there's a lot of us in the family and we love our wings. The thing that you're gonna need is Frank's Red Hot Sauce. So that's the key. Also use some white vinegar. First, actually, need to preheat a whole thing of oil, not a whole thing, a pot of hot oil. I like to put, I don't know, not less than half of the pot. Got it on high, and we're going to let that heat up really hot. Also going to use a container like this to shake up my wings in here with the hot sauce mixture. This is a 10-pound bag. I think the last time I did this, I cooked it in 3 batches, maybe 4. So I rinse like my first batch and then I season it. When I did this, I used this lemon pepper mixture, but I ran out, so I'm just going to use a little bit of pepper, a little bit of Larry's, and some garlic powder. The oil is getting nice and hot, and once that is hot, then I'm going to use my little strainer here because it's going to be very hot. So I kind of like carefully put in a scoop of wings at a time and kind of cover it after each time, especially the first few times, because I don't want the oil to splash. And then I let it cook maybe about, I don't know, I want to say 20 minutes. So let's see. Meantime, while I have some daylight, I'll show you a little bit. I showed this in the vlog, but I'll show you a little bit of what I do with the, so let's open the hot sauce first, Malia. Keep pouring. Yeah, keep going. Keep shaking it. So, I don't measure, I just eyeball, so I put like, white vinegar is maybe like 1/3 of whatever I put of the hot sauce. I don't know, I learned this from Brian, and we don't like our wings too wet. We just like to have it coated, and then I'm gonna mix it and then shake the fried wings up in here. I'm gonna put just a little bit. So this will be for the first batch of wings. I might add a little more if I feel like, well, it won't be enough. But knowing if your oil is really hot, you like splash a tiny, and you can, you'll know. Here, Malia will record me. And the thing with this is that you just want to make sure you want it to be really hot when you put the chicken in, because you don't want them to stick to the bottom. So I'm just mixing it around a little bit, and then I'm going to cover it. I'm going to cover it and then let it timer for like, I don't know, 15 minutes, but honestly in between I'm going to keep like rotating it or mixing it. This first batch actually took like 40 minutes, I think, because it's the first batch and it was still like getting more hot. So I'm going to take this out and put the next batch in. Last batch, it's just about done. For the second and third, it took less time, probably like 30 minutes for each versus 40 for the first batch. Although the first batch I had the most wings in. So those are all sauced up from Malia. shaking it. And then I'm going to put this pan and this pan in the oven for a little bit to like crisp it up, and then I'll put the broiler on for like the last 5 minutes so to make it even more crispy. I'll probably put it in the oven maybe like 10-15 minutes. Yes, you did. I'm gonna take these out and then you can put the sauce 350 for 10 minutes in there. So now I broiled it for a little bit and it should be done. You can always put it a little bit longer if you want it to be like extra crispy. Okay, but that is the final product. If you guys enjoyed this video, comment down below if you want more. I'll see you next time. Bye.